it seems like these type of story formats always go viral. So I guess I'm gonna tell them this story, and people might be wondering how you get all these stories. It's just by taking the risk and taking the chance and not being the sheep. You gotta take the other way around. You gotta lead. You gotta be different, not purposefully, but like actually say what you think and mean what you say. So I remember the first day of school. You know, I was rounding up. It was last period of the day. We ended up the school's rounding up. I'm like, okay, we're ready to go back home. Last period of the day, and we have my least favorite subject, English. So this mood in this classroom is kind of odd because it's one of those teachers, if you know what I mean. For those who didn't watch other videos, but it's one of those type of teachers that, you know, is just gonna try and push you around, just trying to all too giddy. That one teacher that likes black people too much. I'm not saying it's bad to like black people, but just that one teacher that overdoes it. You know, Black Lives Matter poster everywhere, pride flags everywhere, and you know, the first day of school, she's asking us questions, talking about, oh, what movies have you watched over the summer? You know, I don't watch a lot of movies like that. I'm over here hustling, if you know what I mean. So she said, what movies did you watch over the summer? I'm like, okay, I didn't really watch any movies. She shows up a picture. All right, so this is one movie, I forgot the name, but I remember distinctly. It was two men, and they were doing this, their face was very romantical, all right, let's just to say the least. And it was I was kind of stunned by the image, you know, being shown in the class in the first day of school. I'm like, well, what is this image here? You know, it's the first day of school. I'm trying to learn about some English, not about two men. So, and she says, oh, do you guys know about this movie? And I say, no, I haven't noticed about this movie. I said, that movie's it looks kind of gay. And of course I say a bit too loud because my deep voice is kind of bamboozling everywhere. Everyone hears. So if I say something slightly loud or slightly lower, it sounds like everyone heard it. So I went on. I feel like she didn't hear it that much, but you know, everyone was, oh, you can't say that. I'm like, I mean, that's what it is. And you know, she finished up the presentation, and I got pulled out of class. She's like, Tony, come here. She does that thing with her finger. It's like, you know, you're in trouble. I'm like, bruh, it's the first day of school. I haven't done anything wrong. She doesn't even know my name, and I'm already a target. So she pulls me over and says, well, what did you say in class? And of course, I repeated what I said. I said, that's kind of, she's like, you can't use that in a derogatory manner. And I was very confused because I was just describing what I saw. I saw two men doing a very romantical face. And I described what I saw. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I'm right. And I just described what I saw. And next thing you know, I'm being lectured on the first day of school about how we don't use that term derogatory. And of course I apologize. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that it was in a derogatory manner, but I was just describing what I saw. And that's how we wind up the rest of the day. Go back home, and trust me, it's gonna be a long year. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, work harder.